the arms forward. 3 more times. Bring the arms back and bring the arms forward. Last 2 times. Back and forward. And last one. Great. If you if you can, just bring one arm overhead, all the way back. The bend ends on the back, and then you move it all the way to the front. Again, bring the arm all the way back, straight arms, all the way. See this movement on my shoulders, all the way back, and all the way forward. Back and forward. We're going to do 5 times. And then just one more time. Just go back, and then forward. Now reverse, go the other way around. Just go out to the side, bring the back behind. See the bend gets all the way back, and then forward. Goes back, and goes forward. 2 more times. And last one, all the way back, back, and then bring it all the way to the front. Great job. That's great to create mobility on the shoulders. So you want to create this action of rotation in internal rotation and external rotation of the shoulder. Create mobility on the shoulders. The next one is really simple. You can use the belt, the tie, whatever you have, and then you bring the hands behind your back like this. And then you're going to bring the arms back. You're going to stretch your arms this way and then forward. Keep your chin up, stomach muscles engaged, and then bring your arms back. Stretch your arms, and then hold it there. Hold it. And then maybe higher. And then bring it down. Just going to do 5 of those. Just bring the arms back. If you feel pressure or tension on the shoulders, do it like this. Go wider. Wider. See, my hands are wider. Wider is easier for the shoulders. So there's not so much stress right there. Or some people that are flexible, you don't need the strap. You can do it like this, interlock your fingers. But watch my shoulders. The idea is to roll the shoulders back. If you stretch your arms like that and your shoulders are rolling forward, it's no good. So you have to really create this space right here. That's what I like to use the belt. So you get more space on the shoulders. See how much space I get on my shoulders? So this whole thing rolls back, and then forward. It's going to do 5 of those. Roll back, hold it, push your hips forward, and then release. Again, roll back, back, open, and then release. Again, roll the shoulders back, open the front of your chest, and release. 2 more times, roll back. If you don't have a belt, you can even do this with a t-shirt. And then last time, roll all the way back, and then release. I did mine this morning with a t-shirt. The next one, it's this. You're gonna place the belt or this tie of the t-shirt on the hands, and you hold the outside of the arms and you roll it in, like this. So these arms really high. Looks like this on the back. You roll the arms from the outside in, and you bring the other hands behind your back like this, and you hold the belt. One up, one down. And then you move your top elbow toward the ceiling, and the other shoulder rolls back. This is called Gomukhasana. It's like cow face pose. So this arm goes up toward the ceiling, and the other shoulder rolls back. So if you're arching your back, push your hips forward and lower your ribs down. Again, top elbow toward the ceiling, and the other shoulder goes back. Maybe try to see if you can bring the hands closer together. But most important, look at my shoulder. Really roll the shoulder back a lot. And stay there. And then release. Release the hands in the back, and then forward, and release the hands on the up, and then come down. Switch the strap. Look how I place the strap. Like this. I hold it. I cross over, and then bring it behind. So the outside of the arm rolls in, and I bring the elbow up. The other hand goes behind the back. See my back of my palms turn this way, and I hold the strap. This is my easy shoulder. So I want to roll the shoulders. Watch this portion of the shoulder rolls back like this. Back. So you have to create space right here. So you roll the shoulder back. And then this elbow, see the elbow goes out. You want to bring the elbow in and up. This exercise will prevent your shoulders from injury. Again, press the hands against your back, roll the shoulder and stretch. Hold it for a few seconds right there. Keep reaching the top elbow up and the bottom shoulder back. and open. Nice. And then release. Great. You can repeat that a couple of times. So for wrist, there's a couple of exercises for shoulders. So for wrist, I like to do this. I cross my hands this way. I interlock my fingers. Again, palms facing up. And then turn your thumbs down. I bring one hand on top of the other, and I interlock my fingers. And I bend the wrist. I can feel stretch on my wrist. And I pull it up again. And if you can, stretch your wrist one more time like that. It's a lot of stretch on your wrist and elbow. And then I switch hands. Bring the hands in the bottom over. Interlock your fingers. Drop the shoulders. Lift your hands up. And stretching forward. Good. And then bring the hands all the way back in. Release the hands. Another thing is to stretch your wrist. You interlock your fingers and you move your wrist like this. In circles. And then reverse it. You stretch your fingers like that. Push the fingers back and stretch the elbow like this. Out. And drop the shoulder. A few times forward. Pull the fingers down and stretch. And then last time, move your hands out this way and stretch. And then switch. You're going to get the fingers, push them down, and then stretch the elbow and stretch them back. Again, push them down and stretch them back. Last time. And the other one is this one. You move your thumbs inside, you close your fingers, and you press the wrist like this, and you drop the elbows. Watch, I drop my elbows down. And I do this. Open, thumb, close, and then open again. So a lot of mobility on all the joints of your hands and fingers. Open, close. And last time, thumb in, close, and out. Now, back to shoulders, interlock your fingers. Stretch the hands out a lot. Watch my shoulders. I drop the shoulders down and lift your hands all the way up. And then open your hands out. And repeat one more time. So watch my fingers. This finger is on top, so I change now. This finger is on top. Change the interlock. Push your hands out, shoulders down, and bring the hands all the way up. Stretch your hands. Really stretch the sides of your body. So see, my ribs are moving out, and I have this excess arch on your back. So I want to move the ribs in like this. So you close the front of the body. So as you stretch the arms up, avoid the arch by softening the top of your ribs down. And you really get the opening of your armpit. So move the ribs down and I stretch my arms up. It's very important to stretch right here. 3, 2, 1, and then release. Another shoulder movement is this one. Roll the shoulders back 3 times. 3, 2, 1, and then roll it forward. 3, 2, 1. Now bend your arms. Bring the right elbow over and cross from the elbow like this. And then cross the hands again. Again, one elbow goes on top and you cross again. And then once you get the hands like that, you're going to do circles. 3 circles. And then reverse. See my hands? You try to bring the hands closer together. And then reverse 3 circles the other way around. Nice. It's called eagle pose. So your arms looks like the nose of the eagle. And then switch, reverse. So now the ones on the bottom goes on the top. Exhale really close from the arms and then hook and then stretch. And try to bring the hands closer together. Again, we're going to do circle on the arms. Circles. And then reverse. Good, and then open. So get a big opening on the arms. Open, 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 open. And then close. 3 times, turn your hands open. 2 more. And close, and last time, open. Close. Another great exercise for shoulders and also to work on the lower back It's one of the classical triangle pose. You can never go wrong with triangle. So you're gonna open the legs wide, and then you turn your toes to one direction. Stretch your arms out, bring the hands on top of your shins with straight legs, and then stretch your arm up. When you stretch the arms this way, you're creating a line that goes from one hand to the other. And then look down to the floor, and look up to the ceiling. 3 times. Look down to the floor, and look up to the ceiling. Look down to the floor, and look up to the ceiling. Straight legs, and then come all the way up. Switch to the other side. Straight legs, turn your toes to the other side, and then you support your hands on top. And then from here, bring the other arm up in a straight line. Hold it like this, and then move your neck by moving your head down, and then look up. And again, look down, and then look up. Straight legs, straight arms. One more time, look down, and then look up. Last time, then look down, and then look up, and then come all the way up to the top. Now let's do side angle pose. You bend your knee, lower your hips down, and you place your arm on top of your thigh. From here, stretch your arm overhead. Really stretch the whole side. So you're going to stretch the whole side of your body, hip, waist, and arm in one straight line. Back leg straight, and then really stretch nice and tall. If you can, you bring the hands down to the floor and hold it. And then come all the way up. Switch sides, go to the other side. Lower the hips down a lot, like warrior 2. You can support your arm on top shoulder back, and then stretch your arm overhead. You can stay here, or if you can touch the floor, bring the hands further down and breathe. From here, move the top hand down to the floor, go to downward dog. Stretch legs, stretch arms. Now pedal the legs, bend one knee and stretch the other. Now walk your feet forward, open your legs, relax your head and shoulders, and then roll up slowly, bend your knees, roll up slowly. Shoulders back, lift the chest, come up, inhale, and exhale, lower your head down 3 times, all the way down, bend your knees. Back to downward dog. Stretch legs, stretch arms. Push into your hands, drive your hips back, stretch. And then walk forward, second round. Bend your knees, and then roll up slowly. Lower, middle, upper, shoulders back. And last time, walk back to downward dog, stretch legs, stretch arms. And then walk your feet forward. Bend your knees, and then roll up slowly. Lower, middle, upper, all the way to the top. Let's finish some hip stretch. If you need support, find something that you need to hold, or you can just go right away. I like to stretch and open the front of the hip. So hold the leg with your hands, 1 or 2 hands, and then bring the heel closer to your buttocks. Again, this is a great exercise for shoulder also. Roll the shoulder back and push your hip forward, and then stay here. And then lift the chest. The more flexible you are, the more you can bring the heel closer to your glute, the more you push the hip forward and stretch the front of your thigh. 3 breaths here. Roll the shoulders back and breathe. 3, 2, and 1. And then release. Switch legs. To complete the workout, lift the leg, a little bit of balance, and then hold the heel from the outside. Roll the shoulder back, and I lost my balance. And stretch. Shoulders back, hips forward, and breathe. Again, pull the abdomen in, pelvis forward, hold it. Two more breaths. And then release. Let's do some breathing routines to finish the class today. So bring your arms up. Bring the arms up. Breathe out. Two more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now let's open. Inhale. Open. And exhale. Release. Two more times. Inhale. Open. And exhale. Release. See my ribs moving? Inhale. Open. And exhale. Release. Now you're going to bring the hands on your back to complete hips and back to release tension on your lower back and shoulders. You're going to keep your hands like that. Or if you can, if this is available for you, you bring the fingers this way. And then you bring the elbows back into each other. Elbows back, elbows back, elbows back. You bend your knees, you push your hips forward, and you really want to lift this part up. Okay? So ready? Elbows back, push your hips forward, and then really lift up. Look up. Stay here for 3 breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. 3. Maybe go a little higher. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1. And then really come back. It's a great to open the whole entire front of the body. Last breath here. Inhale, go up. Exhale, breathe out. 1 extra. Breathe in. Breathe out. And that's it, guys. That was the class of the day. We work on shoulder, we work on wrist, we work on lower back, and we stretch the hip flexor, all in 20 minutes. I hope you like it, and until next time, have a great day. And sorry that I start a little late today, but we managed. Have a great day, everyone, and looking forward to see you next week at the same time for our 20 minutes Yoga Express. And you have any suggestions for next class, or there's anything that it's not working right in your body, always let me know, and we'll be more than happy to address specific things that you need at one point. Either it's breathing, release stress, joint pain, if you